All right, right now in the 5 series, we're going to look at Dollar Bin Records Part 2. I've got a Part 1. This is a Part 2. Great records that you find in the Dollar Bin. We're getting straight into it. A Taste of Honey. I absolutely love A Taste of Honey. They just do great albums. They're just one of those groups. I grew up on them and I rediscovered them when I was older in the Dollar Bins. And it's just, they have a blend of pop funk disco, which is just irresistible, and they do great albums. They've been sampled a lot too, but they've just got great tunes. It's just I don't know how else to sell this group. A Taste of Honey. I see their records in the Dollar Bin, $1, $2. Nobody cares, but I care, and these are great albums. Pop, funk, soul. Say more funk disco. Anyway, next up, Herbie Mann Sunbelt. Now, Herbie Mann is always in the Dollar Bins. His records are so in the Dollar Bins that I have to pick and choose which ones I want to get from the Dollar Bins. I wouldn't say that all of Herbie Mann's output's great. I listen to them first, but you find some great Herbie Mann records in the Dollar Bins because the musicianship's there and the supporting cast is always really great. This record, Sunbelt, is one I chose. It's got a Brazilian, Latin vibe to it, bossa vibe, like the cover kind of indicates, and it's got some really great tunes on here that will stand out on anybody's album, right? I was in Japan recently at like an audio bar, and the dude was playing some Herbie Mann, and I just looked at him like Herbie Mann. He gave me a look like, yeah, Herbie Mann. I was like underappreciated, but I don't think he understood what I said when I said underappreciated. Anyway, heads no, Herbie Mann. Um, okay, Strictly Belly Dancing, Eddie the Sheik Kolchak, going out on a limb. You see these records in the Dollar Bins. These are like they're broadly called belly dancing records, but they're more than that. I've spoken about these records in the past too, not just his records, but this kind of genre. And they get kind of a cheesy connotation, but if you give them a chance, they've got some really out there, psyched out drum rhythms that can work you up into a frenzy, and it just makes for a really exciting listen. And you find them in the Dollar Bins, and they've got these great covers to boot. Come on, man. Yeah, there's some great tunes on that particular record, and a few of Eddie Kolchak's records. Now, Love Unlimited, you find these in the Dollar Bins all the time, and they're so good. I'm a big fan of Barry White. So by default, obviously, I'm going to be a big fan of his proteges, Love Unlimited. This is a great album, along with a number of their other albums, which are great albums. And what I like about his record, it's called Under the Influence. And if you look in their eyes, they look like they are under the influence in inverted commas. But anyway, I digress. This is a great album by a great group who are associated with a great man called Barry White. Anyway, um, the association, the association. This is a group, another group I find in the Dollar Bins. Great arrangements, great vocals, great songs. They just, I think they get lumped in because like a lot of '60s groups like this, right? These vocal sort of like folk pop groups. But this particular group, their backing band, whoever it was, because I doubt that they played the instruments, have just great arrangements and great hard drums and loops and breaks for you producers and DJs. The Association, I picked this album, but I could pick a number of Association records. Big fan, and they're always in the Dollar Bins. You don't have to spend a ton of money to get great records. I'm letting you know now about Dollar Bin Records. I'm also letting you know that our group is called Hi-Fi Recluse. Check us out on Spotify and all the streaming platforms. And our label is Good Fine Records. All right. And check out our Spotify playlist. I always forget it. Delicious, delicious music by Hi-Fi Recluse on Spotify. Check out that playlist for lots of bangers. Dollar Bin Records. Let's get it.